Doing Good is sponsored by All In Credit Union.
When disaster strikes in the area, the American Red Cross South Alabama chapter is there to help. In today's Doing Good, we are talking with Executive Director Mike Brown and Board Chair Matt Burton. Guys, thank you both for being here on Fox 10 today.
Thanks for having us.
Yeah, we're glad to have you. For folks who aren't familiar, you truly are just an amazing organization that we have here on the Gulf Coast and beyond. I love your mission statement. It reads, "The American Red Cross prevents and alleviates human suffering in the face of emergencies by mobilizing the power of volunteers and the generosity of donors." So we can all take part in this and help our family and friends across the Gulf Coast, but across the nation as well. Tell us about what services you have to offer, Mike.
The services we provide are disaster preparedness and response, blood services, service to the armed forces, and training services. And what keeps us busiest are house and apartment fires. We respond to those almost every day. What happens when the house or apartment burns down? The family or the fire department contact the Red Cross, and our all-volunteer disaster action teams go out and meet with the family. And they open up a case for the family. They talk to them about insurance, a place to stay. They have the immediate needs, a blanket, coffee, water, snacks. They have a toy or a stuffed animal if there are children involved. Comfort kit, which are the toiletries that you miss immediately when your house burns down. And we also have a prepaid debit card, which is a client assistance card. And what that does, they can immediately go out and buy brand new clothes, shoes, eyeglasses, medicine. They can have a couple of nights in a hotel because every family's needs are different. And that's a big help. And just to give you an idea of how busy we are doing that, the last 9 months in our fiscal year, just in Mobile and Baldwin County, we've responded to over 200 fires. We've helped over 500 people, and the direct financial assistance on those cards is over $150,000. So
wow.
And we're able to do that through the generosity of our donors, as our mission statement says. And one of the ways we prevent that is a program we have that I'm going to let Matt talk about.
So what I'm very passionate about is our Sound the Alarm event, and that's more of a prevention type of product that we do. We go out, and we're actually going to have 2 of these before the end of May, but we go into houses and help into impoverished areas and help install fire alarms and provide training to the families on what to do in an emergency. So many homes don't have fire alarms that are actually working in them. So we go audit the areas first, we try to make appointments, and then we come back as a team and we split up the team. The team comes in and installs fire alarms, and then the other half of the team talks about escape plans, helps the family look at the house, come up with an escape plan, trains everybody on it. And it only takes just a few minutes for us to go into a house and do that, but it's extremely valuable. And we've had a couple of houses where it's had direct impact and saved lives here in Mobile.
Right. If someone's watching and they're thinking, yeah, my neighborhood could use this, my family could use this, how do they get in contact with you? Are there next steps in setting that up?
Sure, they can contact the local fire department, or they can contact the local Red Cross, and we'll make that happen. 3 out of 5 people perish in a fire because they don't have working smoke detectors.
Yeah.
So, and we've had close to 2,000 confirmed lives saved since we started this program nationwide. So it's a great program.
Yeah, well, thank you guys so much for what you do. We were just talking hurricane season will be here before we know it.
That's right.
We feel like you guys are always on the ground. Whatever kind of disaster strikes, you guys are always there to help. So we're so grateful. If someone's watching this morning and they're wanting to donate and give back, Mike, you were just telling me you just got back from Mississippi and helping on the grounds there. How can we donate? How can we help the American Red Cross?
Please go to redcross.org and you can click on volunteer, and it'll show you all the different ways to volunteer for the Red Cross. You can click on give blood, and you can put in your zip code. I'll tell you the closest blood drive, and also monetary donations, which are always needed because we're not a government agency. We rely on the generosity of the American people. So click on donate, and then make it real easy for you.
All right, Mike and Matt, thank you guys both so much for what you do in our community. Thank you for coming on Fox 10 today. We're going to have more information on the American Red Cross on our website, fox10tv.com.